What does it truly mean for a man to build a legacy? Is it owning expensive cars? A large house? A successful business? Or people praising his name? Many men spend their lives chasing success outside the home, but fail to build strength inside the home. They provide money, but not wisdom. They gain status, but lose connection. They call themselves leaders, but never become the emotional foundation of their families. But there is another kind of man. A man who understands that legacy is not only what he owns, but what he teaches. It is how he treats his wife, how he raises his children, how he handles money, how he behaves under pressure, and how he prepares his family for a future he may never live to fully see. Beside this man stands a humble woman, not weak, not silent, but wise, patient, supportive, disciplined, and deeply involved in the family's growth. Together, they build values, wisdom, discipline, emotional stability, and financial understanding. The Stoic philosophers taught that a man should not be ruled by pride, anger, ego, or luxury, but by wisdom, discipline, self-control, responsibility, and justice. Today, we are going to explore how man can build a powerful legacy through family leadership, financial planning, emotional discipline, and partnership with a humble woman. What legacy really means? Legacy is not just wealth. Money can disappear. Businesses can fail. Cars lose value. Houses can be sold. But values can survive for generations. A true legacy-building man teaches his children how to think, how to work, how to respect people, how to manage money, and how to remain strong during difficult times. Legacy is when your children remember your wisdom after you are gone. It is when your wife feels respected not just for her role, but for her mind and contribution. A Stoic man constantly asks himself, what kind of father am I becoming? What kind of husband am I becoming? What lessons are my children learning from my behavior? Because children do not only listen to words. They study actions. How he plans his family's financial future. A man building legacy does not live only for today. He plans. He understands that money without direction disappears quickly. So he asks important questions. How much do we save? What debts must we remove? What skills should we learn? What investments can protect our future? What emergency plans do we need? He teaches his family that every dollar has a purpose. Some money is for food, bills, savings, investments, learning, and helping others. This man does not spend money to impress people. He does not compete with neighbors. He understands that true leadership protects the future instead of performing wealth for attention. Stoicism teaches self-control. And self-control protects families from unnecessary financial destruction. How he behaves with his family. A man cannot lead his family if he cannot lead himself. He controls his anger. He listens before reacting. He corrects without humiliating. He protects without controlling. A Stoic man understands that true strength is calmness under pressure. When problems arise, he does not panic, he does not insult, he does not create fear inside the home. Instead, he creates peace. His home becomes a place of trust, emotional safety, wisdom, and direction. Many men think leadership means dominance. But true family leadership means responsibility. It means becoming the kind of man your family can trust. How he involves his wife in family planning. A wise man never treats his wife like an outsider in family decisions. He understands that marriage is partnership. So he includes her in budgeting, savings, investments, business ideas, children's education, and future planning. He respects her insights. Because sometimes, she sees risks he misses, understands emotional needs better, and brings balance during difficult decisions. A humble woman is not voiceless. She is thoughtful, wise, emotionally intelligent, and deeply valuable to the family's growth. Two calm minds working together often solve problems better than one proud mind working alone. If this message is inspiring you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to build a stronger family legacy. And comment below. Legacy begins at home. Teaching children about money and life. A legacy-building father teaches his children financial wisdom early. He explains saving, investing, budgeting, discipline, and patience. He may use simple jars, one for saving, one for spending, one for giving. As children grow older, he teaches how banks work, how businesses make profit, how debt becomes dangerous, and how investments grow slowly over time. But he also teaches something deeper. Money is a tool. It can help, educate, build, and protect. But money should never control your character. Stoicism teaches that character is more valuable than wealth. So he tells his children, never become arrogant because you have money, and never feel worthless because you have little. Teaching empathy and humanity. A true legacy does not only benefit one household. It touches other people. So this man teaches his children empathy. He tells them, never laugh at poor people, never disrespect others because of race, tribe, language, or status, and never measure human value by money. He teaches them to help others through kindness, listening, teaching, encouraging, and giving when possible. Children raised with empathy become adults who strengthen communities instead of dividing them. A good father does not raise selfish children. He raises useful human beings. A man builds legacy through money, yes. But more importantly, he builds legacy through character. With a humble woman beside him, he can build wisdom, peace, discipline, emotional stability, and financial understanding within the family. Together, they raise children who think wisely, manage money responsibly, respect humanity, and contribute positively to society. That is true family success. Not just wealth, but wisdom passed from one generation to another. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone building a family, raising children, or seeking wisdom about leadership and legacy. And remember, a strong legacy is not built in public first. It is built quietly at home. Thank you for watching, and be the first to comment, be notified, subscribe, like it, and share to your friends. Legacy is not just a concept for the future, it is an action taken each day. The legacy building man rises early, plans his day with intention, and sets the tone for his family. He engages in meaningful dialogues with his children, sharing lessons he's learned, no matter how mundane they might seem. Every moment is a teachable opportunity, from driving to activities to bedtime stories. As night falls, he gathers his family for dinner, where conversation flows freely, and everyone is encouraged to share their thoughts and feelings. This daily practice fosters a culture of openness and vulnerability, allowing family members to express themselves honestly. He invites his wife into these conversations, valuing her insights and perspectives as they navigate life's challenges together. The dinner table becomes a sanctuary of ideas, laughter, and support, where every voice matters and every opinion is respected. As he listens actively, he models empathy and thoughtfulness, reinforcing the importance of understanding one another deeply. Children learn that connection thrives in these moments, building their emotional intelligence and strengthening family bonds. They grow to appreciate the richness of diverse viewpoints and the strength that comes from unity. Each day, he dedicates time to teach his children about the world beyond their own experiences. He encourages curiosity as they explore various subjects together, from science to history, to the arts. With every book they read or documentary they watch, he emphasizes the importance of knowledge as a lifelong pursuit. This father fosters a love for learning, making it clear that education is not confined to the classroom. It is a journey they undertake as a family. As they discuss what they learn, he prompts questions, guiding them to think critically and develop their own opinions. A legacy is built not only through knowledge but through experiencing life together. On weekends, the family embarks on adventures, whether hiking in nature or volunteering at local charities, channeling their lessons into action. He leads by example, showing them the power of giving back to the community, emphasizing that generosity enriches their lives and strengthens their bonds. As they forge memories, he instills values of compassion and cooperation. Family activities, filled with laughter and shared challenges, fortify their connection and reinforce lessons learned at the dinner table. These moments become cherished traditions. Through them, the children recognize that legacy is a tapestry woven with threads of experience, understanding, and love. As they grow, they will carry these memories and values forward, influencing the generations that follow. In this way, the legacy of a wise father persists long beyond his years, as his children create their own paths, rooted in the principles and practices he nurtured within their family. In every step they take and every challenge they face, they embody the teachings of a man who understood the true essence of legacy. Each one of these moments adds an essential layer to the foundation he is building, a legacy steeped in authenticity and connection. He understands that influence isn't a loud proclamation, it is often a gentle whisper of guidance that resonates through time. He commits to his own growth, modeling the importance of self-reflection and humility. As he encounters his own struggles, he shares these experiences, teaching his children that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. They learn resilience, recognizing that setbacks are opportunities for growth, and that every failure holds a lesson. This openness creates a safe space within the family, where overcoming adversity becomes a shared adventure, filled with lessons on perseverance and grit. The values he instills, kindness, integrity, and hard work, become the blueprint for their own lives. As they witness the balance of strength and gentleness in their father's character, they learn to embody these traits themselves, becoming empathetic leaders in their own right. The legacy he builds is not a solitary endeavor, but a collaborative project marked by love, trust, and unwavering support. It thrives in the heart of each family member, expanding outward into the world as they grow and contribute to society, ever mindful of the powerful roots from which they have emerged. Every day, the father ensures that his actions align with his teachings, reminding his children that integrity and honesty are foundational to their character. He introduces them to the importance of ethical decisions by discussing real-life scenarios, what it means to stand firm when faced with temptation or societal pressure. Through his constant example, the children learn that true bravery often lies in doing what is right instead of what is easy. They come to understand the weight of their choices and how these choices ripple outwards, affecting not just their lives but the lives of those around them. Together, they create a family culture where doing the right thing is celebrated, reinforcing the notion that their legacy is built one decision at a time. With each lesson learned, they solidify the principles that will guide them well into the future. As they continue this journey, the father emphasizes the importance of gratitude. Each evening, he encourages family members to share something they appreciated about the day, fostering a habit of recognition and contentment. This practice not only nurtures positive feelings but also highlights the abundance present in their lives. Through this ritual, the children learn to focus on the good, reinforcing a mindset that seeks gratitude even in challenging circumstances. By cultivating this attitude, they enhance their emotional resilience and deepen their relationships. In a world often focused on what is lacking, this simple act of appreciation teaches them to recognize and celebrate their blessings. Legacy, therefore, is shaped by how they choose to perceive and respond to life's complexities. It's a daily commitment to seeing the light in every moment. As this legacy-building father shapes his family's journey, he recognizes that the lessons extend beyond their own walls. He reinforces the idea that their actions and values should reach out to elevate others in their community. Each month, they dedicate time to engage in service projects, lending a hand to those in need. Through these experiences, children witness firsthand the impact of kindness and active participation, reinforcing the belief that they are part of a larger world requiring compassion and support. More than mere beneficiaries of privilege, they become stewards of hope. They learn not only to appreciate what they have but also to share their blessings, understanding that each small act of generosity can create ripples of change. With every smile shared, every meal served, they deepen their commitment to a legacy rooted in humanity, one that recognizes the dignity of every person. He illustrates the significance of community involvement by telling stories of individuals they've helped, showing how their collective action can spark positive change. Each service project becomes a lesson in humility and comradeship, as they witness the diverse experiences of others, broadening their understanding of the human condition. This father encourages his children to step outside their comfort zones, nurturing a sense of responsibility towards the world. They learn that true fulfillment often comes from lifting others, and through this, they embody the very essence of a strong legacy, a dedication to service that transcends generations. This passion for community involvement becomes an integral part of their family identity, closely tied to the values of empathy and cooperation that they diligently cultivate. As the legacy-building father models the importance of community service, he guides his children in creating their own initiatives. Together, they brainstorm ways to support local causes, fostering a sense of ownership and purpose. In closing, a man's true legacy is crafted through the love and wisdom he imparts to his family, reflecting his character and values. It is not merely what he achieves, but what he nurtures in those he loves, creating lasting bonds that extend beyond his lifetime.